Alright guys, it's actually early the next morning. I got the trailer back in here, which was not an easy feat. Very tight situation. I found a red valve tote, cut the top off, and got, I don't know, a quarter, a third in there. That was some tedious stuff, man. That was a lot of wire I stripped yesterday. I got most of the big stuff. There's still some nuggets. Honestly, I'm not even going to worry about the spaghetti at this point. I need to finish stripping that big wire and get this down to Miami. And then I'll deal with this another day. One thing I did notice when I was pulling the wire was all the little needles. Unfortunately, I'm going to wind up losing some in the rocks. I totally forgot to put down some plywood or something like that. I doubt it'd even be a pound, but it is copper that normally I would sweep up and put in a bucket. I have a bucket around here, like a trash can full of floor sweepings, that one day I'll run through a granulator or something and recover it. So I'm gonna get right on that big copper wire right there, and hopefully get some of this done, which is okay. I got a massive pile of insulation again. The insulation out here in the dirt and the rocks is yeah, it's gonna be a mess. So I'm gonna spend the next couple days, actually after today, I am going to absolutely crash and probably sleep majority of the day tomorrow. On today's Friday, and I will sleep most of the day Saturday. I need a rest, and probably going to go float in the pool maybe. I don't know. But then I'm going to come out here and just absolutely thrash through some of this these bins and just get all the scrap out of here. There's just all these bins are full of scrap, so I'm gonna work on them first because there's money involved in that, and then once I get some cash up, we're gonna go buy some concrete, and like I said, we're gonna go from pole to pole halfway out, and I'll pour 4 sections. I figured it's probably gonna cost I'm thinking $1,000 a section, or maybe $1,000 for this half. I think this was 24 foot by like 30 or something, because my other my bays at the shop were 15 by 30, I think. They weren't big. So this here is actually as long as one of my bays at the shop. So we got a nice beautiful sunrise going on over here. Let's go check that out real quick before we get started. And grab my water. Got to get hydrated, man. Absolutely beautiful out here. Now, let me see. Up there, above that tree, I should probably take a picture with my phone. There's a moon and a star. That's interesting. I don't see the horse yet. The horse likes to sleep up in them bushes up there. And then the bull, he sleeps back there somewhere, which is funny. They stay on opposites. Like, the horse is taking this paddock, the bull's taking that one. I don't know. But, alright, we're going to go over here and get the stripping. I should turn on. It's been raining every day, so I guess the pool's getting plenty aerated, or the pond is getting plenty aerated. Man, it's so nice out here. And you know what's crazy? Being like in the middle of the state, I thought it was going to be like stagnant hot, and so far it hasn't been. It's been actually beautiful. And we're in like summertime. Well, we're coming out of summertime now, but even like last month in the middle of summer while I was here, it just wasn't. See how tight it was getting in here. I mean, now that I'm gonna be here every day, like I literally was moving, running 4 to 8 hours a day just driving. I didn't have time to like sort nothing, you know. We'll get all this mess sorted out and get this place dialed in and get a flow. I want to be able to drive through here, and I'm actually probably going to set up shelving on this side. I don't know if the big racks or those 10-foot shelves, but I'll have to do that after we get some concrete down here. And then we gotta hustle and come up with the funds to build a proper shop. Pouring a slab is going to be the biggest hurdle, I guess you could call it. But I do have some. I have some interesting prospects that might be coming up through a buddy of mine, or a guy that I know and scrap with, who wants to start something that is exactly what I wanted to do. I've been wanting to do for years, but even on a bigger scale than I wanted to do. So I'm actually going to go talk to the guy and hopefully get something going. Alright, let's see what we got here. And another thing, I can't find my knife that John Daly gave me. It's here. I seen it. I just couldn't find it yesterday, and I really didn't have time to sit here and look through all the bins and whatnot. For those of you that don't know, Florida Supreme Court, or the courts in Florida, whatever it is, just said that it's unconstitutional that they had a ban on open carry. So they just overruled it. Now you're allowed to open carry your gun in Florida. Which, for those of you who know my situation with my 2 AR-15s and my 45 that was tried to be stolen from me by a bunch of cops, that none of that was even valid to begin with, and I proved that in court. There's a 1806 Supreme Court ruling that's never been overturned, and it basically states any law repugnant to the Constitution is void, and you can engage in such activity with impunity. That's how I was able to get my guns back, because I was technically open carrying, well, 2 rifles. They tried to say I was carrying 2 rifles and a handgun, which was bullcrap, but anyway, they gave my stuff back when I threatened to file charges against them. change gears and strip all that big stuff now. This thing here, she definitely needs a rehab. This belt here is starting to slip. What I think I'm gonna do is actually, since this has 3 pulleys, I think I'm gonna add a pulley over here. And then maybe even do double chains. And so figure out a way to get rid of that dumb gear. Well, here's my favorite stuff, man. I love this 600. This is easy money right here. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's the good stuff right there. Oh, gotta remember, start from the top of the pile. The good thing about this big wire, it pretty much comes out nice and clean. Yeah, that's 600. Man, it weighs and pays. So we're gonna throw that in the we're gonna get that off the table real quick because it just causes problems. I'm not gonna worry about the spaghetti, but I will pick up all that big nuggets. We will strip that and as much of that as I can, and then we're gonna get on the road now. Alright guys, I am loaded up with what I have ready. There's still some Big wire over the strip. All through here, there's some big nuggets. That's all stuff that needs to be stripped. So I believe there's probably going to be another 200 bucks, maybe 300 bucks, but we got the majority of it. We have some of this too. We'll send that next week when we bring together another load. But copper's high right now, and I want to get my quoted price. So we have this strapped down. Unfortunately, we have scrap everywhere. I need to take this down there and sell it, get my money back. And I got a couple things to do while I'm down in Palm Beach. And then we're going to come back here, and I am going to pretty much crash because I'm tired. I worked until 2 o'clock in the morning stripping this wire. I don't think I started until 4 or 5 or whatever it was. It was a lot. It was definitely a lot, but I think it's going to be worth it, man. I think we're going to make a decent amount. Let me know how much you think is in there. Probably a little more than 3/4, maybe 3/4 full. And there's some heavy stuff in there. Let me know what you think the weight is. I'm going to guess 1,400 pounds, maybe 1,300 pounds. I don't know. There's a lot. It's heavy. So that's going to be it for this video. We'll catch you down in Miami, and we'll catch you back here, and we're going to do some massive scrap out and clean out. Had a blowout. Well, actually just a cap blew off my tire, and I actually been waiting for it. I noticed a wave in there, but I'm set up with a jack ready to go and a big lug buster. Probably took me like 3 or 4 minutes. I was back on the road, so we didn't lose that much time. Hopefully we got enough time to do what I need to do. Oh, they got some big motor. Oh, a big stator. We're gonna have to go look at that. But let me know what you think. I think we're gonna be about, what'd I say, 1,300? We did leave a lot of copper at the house, so it might be less than that. All right, moment of truth. Yeah. 112 pounds. Let's go check and see if they got anything good in here. Brass. Dang, look at them brass plates. More brass. Oh, these are some of my favorite bins right here. I ain't got nothing good in here today. Some aluminum expanded metal. Okay. I want to go look at that motor. See if it's an electric motor or a generator stator. Let's go check it out. Man, they got a big boy up there. And then there's a bunch of rotors. So hopefully the stators are here. I'm going to see if I can come back Monday. I don't have time today to sort through this stuff. But I'm going to see if I can't come back Monday and buy a bunch of stators from them. And he got a whole bunch of light fixtures up there too. See if we can't buy them. And then work on some, what we need to do is get back on the AC compressors. I need to get my air compressor set up and the plasma cutter. I need to bring in another circuit. I'm gonna call my buddy that lives just north of me and have him come over, and we're gonna have to work out some electrical and see what we got and see what we can hook up as far as 220, because I'm gonna need at least 4 220 outlets to do what I need. So, all right, I'll see you back when I get the ticket. I just seen, I don't even know what it is, an otter. Oh, he's over there. cute little guy. That's the first time seeing that. Hey, buddy. Huh. Well, something new to see out on the farm. I wonder what that was. That's an otter, right? Interesting. Well, it's another beautiful day out here on the farm. Okay, so here's the ticket for that job. We were close. I had 1,479 pounds of Bear Bright. Copper went down like almost 10 cents in that 2 days. So that's why I was in a rush to get rid of it, because I don't know what it's going to do over the weekend. I didn't want to sit on that amount of copper. I probably lost $100 because it dropped down to $3.95. I was quoted $408, I think it was, the day I looked at the copper, but it was too late for me to pick it up. I came back the next day, picked it up, stripped it that night, and sold it the next day. Within that day and a half, 2 days, it dropped. So we had a total of $5,842.05. Now I paid $3,700, so I made like $2,100, which is you know, not bad. And we still have a little bit of copper over there, so I'm okay with that. We did pretty good. So what I got to do today is start trying to clean up this mess. Actually finish the wire, but we're going to be pulling that pressure cleaner out. I think I started it one time before, and the guy gave it to me because he said it was smoking. So stay tuned for that. We're going to try to get it working. I need to get a wand for it. I do have hoses. We're going to see if I can get the hose to work for it. That someone gave me, a long hose, probably like a 100-footer or something. And then we're going to take that over and pressure clean the driveway at my old shop. The inside is already done. The little electric pressure cleaner just isn't cutting it for the outside. We need something with a little more balls. So, yeah, we'll see if we can't get that running. Then we'll take a trip back to the shop for the last of it, which is just like a fan, a couple chairs, my fridge, my office desk, and that's it. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, because we got plenty of scrapping and sorting and figuring out. We got so much stuff. It's just a mess over here. And I got to get the stator wrecker up and running, because hopefully Monday I can pick up them stators from them boys down there in Miami. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before?